Today we're going to talk about the 2 roadblocks that are getting in your way from realizing and achieving your reality, the one that you want but just can't seem to get. So why can't you achieve your reality? You'd like to manifest something different for yourself, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. It doesn't seem to feel even possible for you. You see other people do it, even people that you don't consider exceptional, average Joes going out there and achieving something that you wish you had for yourself. How is that? It comes down to they've removed the roadblocks that are still in your way. So here are 2 very specific roadblocks that I see coming up for a lot of people. When I'm coaching with clients, I realize this keeps getting in their way, and I want to call this out and address this with you so you can work on how you can improve both of these factors. You've got to do both of them so that you can start to achieve more, see more of what you're imagining, what you would like to capture as a part of your future reality. So here's the first one. When you're looking at why this is not happening, the first one that comes up is life just happens to me. When you think this, that life is happening to you, at you, but not by you and for you, ooh, that's a big one. Because now it seems like it's out of your control. It's out of your power. Things just happen. Life just happens, right? There are choices that you make. There are conscious decisions that you have to respond to as other people make things and choices in your life. All these factors add up to who you are and what you're going to have in life. So are you working through that to really develop and build out the life that you want? Potentially not, right? Because you're not thinking on purpose. If this is what you're thinking first, is that life, let me get my sticky notes here, life just happens to you, then that means you're not thinking on purpose. You need to get to the point where you are thinking intentionally and very focused about what is going to happen in your life. And you do that, then you start to believe it, and then it starts to actually happen. That's how it works. All right, now number 2 is you are not willing to work on your thoughts. So you're not working on your thoughts, doing the thought work, because it is work. We put that word work there for a reason. Working through your thoughts can be fun, can be engaging and spontaneous or challenging. It can be both ways, right? But it is work because it's not passive. It's just like exercise, okay? You can think all you want about going to the gym, but until you actually go and you do it, and then you actually run through it, you're not actually doing anything. And then how many times have you even potentially done a workout, but you were barely giving it your all? And I've been there. I've been like all different kinds of workouts for whatever reason, and my mind is not in it, and my spirit's not there, and I'm just like, just kind of going through the motions, right? I'm not really feeling it. I'm not getting the burn. I'm not really working my muscles, and it was really just a major waste of time because I didn't want to be there and I didn't apply myself. You have to do the work on your thoughts. You have to be willing to go on in. So here's a couple of reasons why I see people not doing this, not being willing to invest in themselves and taking the time to work through their thoughts, to really see what's in there and how they can start to change and move towards the reality they would like to have, but just isn't possible because of this up here, the thoughts. So number 1, say you don't have the time. So when we say we just don't have the time, what we're really saying is we don't value it. We find time, no matter how busy we are, we find time for the things that we really must be doing, the things we have to do that are really important to us. You are finding the time to sit down and talk to those that you love. You're finding the time to go to your job. You're finding the time to do whatever, right? Like fill in the blank. You can find the time to work on your thoughts. If it really means something to you to realize a new possibility, you'll find the time. All right, and it takes too much effort. And see, with that time element, we start there, because if you don't see the value to invest the time, I know you're never going to get here. It's never going to seem realistic to you. It's too hard. It takes too much effort. I don't understand it. Where do I even get started? You know, and all these things come up. So you really have to start to tackle and answer these for yourself, because these are major roadblocks that are coming up. So these are all coming up in you. You need to work on looking at them and seeing them as roadblocks in your life. And as I stressed in the beginning, they come down to 2 points. So I'll recap these for you. 1, life is just happening to you. If you're believing that, got to get rid of that if you're ever going to move forward. And 2, that you don't work on your thoughts, that you're not seeing that as a realistic possibility. You're out of time. You just don't value it. You're not willing to invest in it. You're not willing to do whatever it takes to get into your mind and figure out a new possibility for yourself. That, my friend, are the 2 things you need to do. Those 2 roadblocks you've got to move out of your way if you want to get to your future. If you want to have a new future realized for yourself, full of all the possibility you ever dreamed of, you've got to clear out those 2 roadblocks.